Welcome back, Tarot fam. So I am going to look at William and Catherine in this one. This is going to be their before and after the Colombia trip, the response to both. So stick around. We're going to be right back. Welcome back. I'm Annabelle. I'm a tarot practitioner for over 35 years. And in this series, we are looking at the responses of the various players to the Colombia trip. Colombia. So we've already looked at Harry's before and after. We looked at King Charles and Camilla's before and after. And we looked at the Princess Royal, Princess Anne, her before and after. Now we're going to look at William and Catherine. I think we're going to get two very, very different responses to this. So let's bring up the card view. But first, just a reminder, we now have memberships. You can join down below. I have 2 levels right now. I'm going to be working on some more in the future as I get used to these membership kind of things. We also have 20% off all of our 1-hour readings for the remainder of the month. September 1st, my prices are going back up to what they were. So yeah, back up to the regular price. So summer sale is going to be over, but you might get another one for spooky Halloween season. So, but if you'd like to get a reading, you can book down below. There's a link down below. Also, in September, we're going to have the Tarot 101 course on the digital platform. Currently, you can take the 3-day free tarot course, which has so much information in it. You're really going to learn a lot just taking that class. And there's also a Lenormand class that you can take that takes just a couple of days, and you can really learn a easy, fun system of cartomancy that doesn't require you to be psychic or anything like that. So hope to see some of you over there. All the links are down below. So let's pull up that card view and see what's what. We're going to look at, of course, the Prince of Wales first. Willie come home. So let's see. What was William thinking of this trip beforehand? He had some questions about this trip too, about the purpose of the trip, and he recognized it as Meghan's trip. It was a goodwill tour specifically for Meghan. Now, I want to remind all my students here that when we get knights, they're not necessarily men. When we get king, they're not necessarily men. Sometimes they can go back and forth. This is the goodwill tour for a bad leadership, a bad nurturer, far, far away from home, because the considerations for her now are out of joint. This was an opportunity for her to try and bring this person out as a good person and present it. His opinion now is, I just want to be done with her. Again, this Queen of Swords cut. She gets rid of the things that she doesn't need. Under the surface, he goes, this trip is nothing. There's no reason for them to go there. They absolutely, positively had no purpose being in that country. I don't know what the trip was about. A lot of us are saying that. So I think that is pretty true to form. Let's see what Catherine was thinking before the trip. If Catherine was even thinking about this, she's got a lot on her plate still with her recovery. Not a charity trip. We need to move far, far away from them. I can't even pay attention to it. Again, cutting them off. That is the only way that we'll be happy. She thinks that it is very sad that these are the ways that they're trying to gain love and affection and public adulation, because that's really what they're looking for. And that is what Catherine recognizes, is that these two are looking for adulation, not just going out there and doing good things, show up and do good. That's their little motto. They're going there because they want people to be applauding them and cheering them because they're so wonderful. And it's really just a look. There is not much substance there. So that's what they thought before the trip. Let's see what they thought after. What did William think after the trip? Cut him off. We're done. I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not thinking about it. I don't care if anyone thinks that this is reckless and ridiculous. I'm doing it anyway. I don't ever want to see them again. This is cloistered living. This is keeping them away. This is putting that curtain between them and the Sussexes, because they are shady. I don't care. He really does not care. He is done. Oh my goodness, with that world card. He doesn't care what anyone thinks about them. He doesn't care what the judgment of the world is. Honestly, if he saw his brother barefoot on the streets straggling around in LA, he would literally say it served him right now. This is a level of definitive cutting off that is rarely seen anywhere. Under the surface, he doesn't care. Harry has exposed himself way too many times. He's put himself into situations where it's been dangerous, it's been uncertain, unlikely, and he's done. He has no interest in resurrecting this relationship whatsoever. Those people that say that he won't even discuss him, won't even broach the subject, absolutely right. Absolutely right. Catherine, what does Catherine think after this crazy trip? Wheel of Fortune, Death card, Knight of Wands in reverse, Four of Pentacles in reverse. So Catherine, trying to be the kind person that she is, said that maybe this will be the thing that's going to like turn them around and give them kind of a breath of fresh air and maybe revive their reputation. Didn't work. They went out there and showed themselves as people that are privileged and outside of the common folk. Coming to mind the look that was caught, how she was, how Megan was looking at that schoolboy. I think Catherine was bothered by that. I think it did bring up some things with her own children. So, did they try to do something good? She gave them the benefit of the doubt, but in reality, they just showed themselves as elite people that are not in alignment with the royal family, not in alignment with the royal family, not in alignment with Catherine's personal values either. So, she will continue to watch, and it's at this point she's like, it's just so sad. It's just so sad. So, a very nice perspective from the Princess of Wales. But she does want to stay very, very far away from them. She does not want to get involved in them. So we only have one person left, guys, and it's going to be the Megs herself. So I'll be back tomorrow with the next video. So thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll get to it shortly.